President Donald Trump heads to the NATO Summit today as lawmakers back in the U.S. receive briefings on Iran. Trump says it started a ceasefire with Israel overnight, though the details of it weren't immediately clear. Amy Kiley has more.
The news about Iran is at this moment grabbing all the headlines.
President Donald Trump heads to the NATO Summit today as lawmakers back in the U.S. receive briefings on Iran. Trump says it started a ceasefire with Israel overnight, though the details of it weren't immediately clear. Meanwhile, Qatar says it intercepted Iran's missile attack on a U.S. base yesterday, and that follows U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities over the weekend.
You cannot bomb away Iran's nuclear program into zero. There's knowledge. So we need negotiations that are serious. There are steps ahead.
NATO Secretary General acknowledges Iran is likely to come up during the summit. He says its actions affect Europe.
Iran is heavily involved in the fight of Russia against Ukraine by, for example, their drones deliveries, which are killing innocent Ukrainians without any respect for life.
Analysts say defense spending is likely to be the key focus of the summit. U.S. support for Ukraine is cooling under Trump. He also wants NATO members to contribute 5% of their gross domestic products to defense. Some are still short of the current goal of 2%.
I think they're very worried about potential future U.S. force posture cuts in Europe. And frankly, also the fact of the matter that there is an unraveling transatlantic consensus on both Ukraine and Russia.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.